Fox News covered Elizabeth Warren's campaign rally with presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton. Super important and interesting speech. There were implications in terms of the relationship between Elizabeth Warren and Hillary Clinton, which has been, according to some, sort of rocky throughout the Democratic primary. They talked about what their path forward is going to be as far as angles on attacking Donald Trump. So Fox News covers the story. They bring on Pat Caddell, introduced as a former Democratic pollster. And immediately they go to the most important issue from that rally, the color of the clothing that Elizabeth Warren and Hillary Clinton wore during the rally. Take a look.
Donald Trump says he'll make America great again. It's right there. No, it's stamped on the front of his goofy hat. You want to see Goofy? Look at him in that hat.
All right, Democratic Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren taking a swipe at Trump today while stomping with Hillary Clinton in the swing state of Ohio, the darling of the progressive wing. She is said to be on Clinton's list of potential VP picks. Former Democratic pollster Pat Caddell joins us right now. Pat, does that help or does that hurt Hillary Clinton if Elizabeth is the running mate?
Well, it's an interesting question, but I have to comment first of all on the coordinate. I mean, the obviously twin outfits.
Yeah.
This is not good. Men don't have to do this. But so if they ran, they literally would have to have daily coordination.
Well, you know, now that you bring it up, I kind of wonder. Right? I mean, don't they have something, in the car that they could change into?
They do.
Elizabeth Warren could have probably said, I'll wear red today.
But somebody didn't do that because it makes a difference. You go, wait.
Oh, yeah. Right. Fascinating questions about the politics here. But right before I get into that, I just have to comment about the clothing worn by these two women. Even in 2016, record number of women holding office, the first female major party presidential nominee. Fox goes to looks. How dare they, Lewis, wear different shades of blue on the same stage?
It is not the most important thing to discuss.
No.
But I will say this. They probably should have realized that at least people would talk about it.
In other words, they should have predicted that because this type of thing still matters on channels like Fox News, they should have prevented that by wearing drastically different shades.
They have a lot on their minds. Their people maybe should have said, maybe we need to be. I mean, everything is controlled down to the smallest detail in a campaign, a presidential campaign, nevertheless.
Well, Rachel, last time that two male politicians showed up on stage wearing the same color suit, it was just crazy. I mean, you could not get Bill O'Reilly to stop talking about it. In fact, here's a picture of a Republican presidential debate from this campaign. And, other than the lighting differences, it looks like every single one of these stunning gentlemen dressed exactly the same. And there was except for the ties, no mention of it. So isn't this, I am one of these people who says we should not call sexism, we should not call racism, etc. when it doesn't exist, because then it weakens our position when it does exist. This is a very cut and dry difference. This is never mentioned when it's male politicians.
Oh, of course, it never is. And I do think that, that shade of blue is kind of known to be great for being on camera and being on television. I am a little bit surprised that they didn't coordinate it to wear something different. However, I really think it is absolutely unnecessary to comment on it because it does not affect anything that they are saying or doing. And I'm disappointed in you, Fox.
It's never discussed when men wear the same thing, which I almost always do in situations like this. I'm going to put this picture up again. Oh, no, that's not the picture. Excuse me. I'm going to put it up again. Had one of these men wore a suit that was not black.
Right.
If it was tan, remember the
these may be navy also. We don't, black or navy, yeah.
There wasn't black or navy. If someone wore a tan suit, a beige suit, a brown suit, a red suit, then people would talk about it.
I think you're talking about when Obama wore that tan suit.
People went crazy.
Right-wingers went crazy, saying it was a disrespectful suit to wear when there was serious conversation. I would argue that would not have happened to George W. Bush. I think that was because it was Obama, not because it was... I think that actually proves that the obsession over the clothing only exists in certain scenarios, and no one would have criticized George W. Bush, not Fox News anyway, for wearing the tan suit. It was because it was Obama.
He would have looked terrible in a tan suit. Obama pulled it off, but you're probably right.